Hey, what's going on, everybody? Got ourselves another senior bat from Suncoast, guys, and this time we have the Suncoast Melee Reloaded 3. Me and Chad were out there in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we were just noticed how many people were swinging Suncoast bats out there, so we figured it was time for us to get some Suncoast bats in our hands. So me and Chad are going to head out there to the field. We're going to swing these bad boys for you, but before we do that, we're going to test it, and guys, at the end, we'll let you know what we think of this bat. So let's get started.
We are going to scale this Suncoast here. Cracking already, man. I ain't even got it started here. Holy cow. 1500. 1500 is 230 on my tester, guys. Yep, 230.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Nice dab. Oh my god.
Well, you like it that much?
Yeah.
Oh.
The barrel's different, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cutting it good too right now, so.
Well, you get that spin dick.
Yeah, no, I think that's helping. I thought I hit that way farther than that.
Yeah. The barrel like is giving a lot or something? Yeah.
Swing again.
Good.
I hit the sweet spot on that one.
Okay, guys, as you can tell, we're back out here in Cary, North Carolina at Baum Park on field 1. It's 310 down the left field line, 300 in dead center, 305 in right. We're using some Short Porch Pro-M's, Icons, Freedom Balls, and we also got some Dudley Hark Horse sprinkled in there. I'll put links down below in the description to say with the discount code for you, save you a little bit of money. Temperature-wise, that day, guys, it was in the low 90s. It was very humid, but it was right there in the 90s. Okay, let's go over the Suncoast Melee Reloaded 3. You can order these in sizes of 25.5 ounces all the way up to 29.5. And this is their power inload. So the power inload, guys, is basically their version of a 3/4 ounce inload. And this also features their max speed handle, which is supposed to be a thinner handle so you can kind of whip it through the zone and it'll make the bat feel a little bit more inloaded. And this features a 12-inch barrel, and it also has their stick and spin. So stick and spin is basically a tacky feel on the outside of the barrel to help you cut or spin the ball and get more trajectory. And this is the Melee Reloaded 3.
That was hit hard. That sounded different too. Yeah, that sounded different. And that just sounded like it collapsed, dude. Like,
Yeah, but it sounded like you hit it better.
I did. I thought it was gone. And it died on me.
The barrel was touching the wall.
Now, mind you, I'm complaining about a one hopper off a 310 fin.
I know.
Right? So, let's take that for account, right? Because I get that ball down, you're not catching that in the infield.
There you go. Yeah, you fucking pulled your shorts up on that one, sir.
That felt good.
All right, guys, we're going to scale the Suncoast here, and this is a 27.5 ounce. Scaling in at 27.5 ounces overall. Let's get our inload here. Inload coming in at 17.4 on the end. .7 on the hands, guys, and that is with the factory grip.
Yeah, this is way better, dude. This feels better.
Than the other one?
Yeah.
Tell me. The thing I will say about that, I
feel like you don't have to swing as hard.
You don't.
Yeah.
Down there, back guy.
All right, guys, now we're out here at Apex Elementary, so it's a 300-foot fence all the way around. We're using the same mix of balls, and temperature-wise that day it was in the low 80s. And if you listen very carefully, you'll hear Chad and Dakota pick at each other and argue with each other.
Dude, I got, like, D-Lo was on that ball.
Yeah, give me a couple more.
I said the bat. If you would open up your ears, you would have heard what I said.
He doesn't.
But no, you. Yeah, all you need like.
All right, guys, let's do the final testing on the Suncoast Melee Reloaded. All right, 1250, 1350, 1400. 1400 is 207. Yep, 207, guys, on my tester. 207.
These are deadly hardcore.
That's off the handle. At least it felt like the handle. I feel so more whippier when the ball's higher.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You can get under it more too.
I shut up less than
What's crazy is I didn't hit that good.
I'm gonna hit 480 with that.
All right, guys, so me and Chad just finished up swinging the Suncoast here. Let's go over the loading real quick. So it's 17.3 something here on the hands. It's 10.7 on the hands. By the way, I scale this back, guys. You would basically say it was almost kind of like, I don't know, half ounce end load because it had a lot of hand weight, but it still had like 17 here on the end. Now, by their terms of a power load, it's supposed to be equivalent to a 3/4 ounce end load in their terms. Now, the one thing I had talked to when we were in Raleigh, we ran into Lee Trotter and Rob Roop, who Lee Trotter is the owner of Suncoast Sports, and then Rob Roop helps out with the marketing, and he helps promote sales. And I was asking him, about these bats because me and Chad really wanted to know about these bats, and I'd seen people scale these bats and say they were balanced. And the way I scale a bat is balanced, and I've always said there's a flaw in the way I scale my bats. Now, they said that they scale their bats, there's like 5 balance points on their bats, and they scale their bat kind of like a tailor-made golf club. And that's kind of where they get their scaling from. Now, I will say this. It doesn't feel like a 3/4 ounce end load, and I will say that me and Chad went up a size because we knew these typically ran a touch light, and I would advise going up a size. But what does help with this a little bit is the handle is super thin. It's one of the thinner handles out there in senior bats. I mean, it's got a very thin handle, so it does feel end loaded, and it's got a 12-inch barrel, so the weight's more toward the end and not all through the barrel like some of the people where they weigh their bats all the way through the barrel. But it does feel end loaded, but it does feel, like I said, I had to go up a size. Now, with that being said, let's talk about this barrel real quick. 12-inch barrel, started out about 230 compression, dropped down to about 200 with 150 swings on it. Honestly, guys, from swing one, this thing felt incredible. Chad fell in love with it instantly. The barrel was just wide. I mean, just out of the wrapper, it felt hot. Now, do I say it's a hot out of the wrapper bat? No. I would say you need to put a good 100 swings on this thing to get it going. But to get it, like 200 is right around where Chad likes it. I like mine around in the 180 to 190 range on a compression tester. But guys, the ball jumps off this barrel, man. It's got a softer barrel, and with this speed handle, I guess they would call it, it's a stiffer handle, so you can swing hard with this thing, but it does kind of swing a touch light. But I feel like if I could just stay back with this thing, man, and you don't even feel like you have to swing as hard. Not because there's no flex in the handle, but you don't have to swing as hard, and you could just let this bat do the work because the ball would just jump off this barrel, man. You could just drive it and just watch that ball sail. And me and Chad were just like, wow. And we love the spin tech on this. But this is a really good bat, guys. It just, like I said, the only thing is I would just advise going up a size. You can pick these up at Suncoast Sports, or you can head over to Smash It Sports and pick them up there also. I'll put links down below to both of those sites, and if I have a discount code, I'll put it down. If not, I tried, guys. I'll put it that way. But yeah, dude, we really like this bat. This would easily make one of our top 5s. You can really hit the ball. You can really drive the ball, guys, with this thing, man. But, guys, I guess that's it. Until next time, keep hitting it. And, hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, reach down there and hit that subscribe button. Okay? We'll talk to you later.